Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is Thanateros. Thanateros. Maybe. I don't know. That's how I'm saying it, because look, Thanateros. They got an album, Transforming, not Transforming, Transforming. See what they did there? And this is a song called The Banshees of Kealkill. God, I blew it. The Banshees of Kealkill. THANATEROS are from Germany, and the reason that I am featuring them on my channel is that in the comments on a video I did about a week ago from a band called Keres, called Eradicate the Infected Seed, in the comments on there, Peter Karagiris said, consider THANATEROS with the Banshees of Kealkill for something a wee bit different. You're setting me up here, aren't you, Peter? So I purposely did not listen to a second of this. I haven't looked at the video. I haven't touched this in any way, shape or form. Usually I don't listen to songs, but what I do is at least check that they are the right sort of thing, and that you know, they're going to work for the channel and that sort of thing. So it's not exactly curated, but I do at least do a 2-second check of the song to say, oh yeah, this is a death metal band, or this is a whatever, right? This one, I have literally no idea what's coming. So they're from Germany. The video for this was filmed partly in Ireland, and it was been recommended by somebody from Australia. So, and here I am in England listening to it. Is that confusing enough? So this came out end of 2024. Album's out now. You can get it on Bandcamp. For Bandcamp, it's actually it's €15, which is quite a lot for the digital album from Bandcamp. But you do get 12 songs on it. So it's a fairly long, and they're not like 2 minutes long. So you know, it's a pretty long album, yeah. But hey, right. Anyway. I mean, really, what's €15? I say it's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money, is it? Okay, let's plug in my head. Go for it. No idea what we're getting. That's Ireland. More importantly, I was in Ireland just before Christmas. What a great place. Well, that was nice. So we've got a load of German goths singing about something in Ireland. Um, Partly filmed at locations in Ireland, including the stone circle of Kealkill, which obviously feeds into the name of the song, The Banshees of Kealkill. So before the pandemic, every year my wife and I, and the pandemic didn't stop us, I mean, it stopped us going while the pandemic was on, but since it's gone away, we just haven't got round to going back. So it's not like put us off forever or anything. But before the pandemic, every year my wife and I would go to a metal festival in Germany called Mera Luna. It's like a goth metal festival. My wife likes more gothy metal kind of stuff than me, but I'm quite happy to go and listen to it. Some of those bands, some of them are really good. So like Lord of the Lost, really good band. There's a few bands anyway, doesn't matter. And you end up with people like Nightwish headlining. It's a big festival, but not too big. It's not, anyway, that's not important. That's not what it's about. We're not talking about Mera Luna. But this band, I could easily imagine them turning up at Mera Luna and playing a set. I don't know, obviously, what if it. They sound like they're holding themselves back, and I suspect some of the other songs on this are a bit more metally. I don't know. I have no evidence for that. That's literally the first time I've ever heard this band. But I can imagine them turning up at Mera Luna. I bet if I look up Mera Luna, I bet that's 1 year this band was on, because it would just slot right in. It's a nice, folky song, isn't it? I can't talk too much about it because it's so far out of my wheelhouse, my experience. I can appreciate it for what it is, which is a nice song that you can go, yeah, I like that, and I like his gravelly voice. I don't know how good a singer he is, because he's kind of just, talking, isn't he? He's just restrained his whole restraining all of his output. He doesn't at any point, and the lady doesn't either. She's just singing a nice folk song, which is in the style of it. But I'm a metal person, and this is a metal channel, so we I was like, oh, just go for it and belt it out at some point. But that's just me ruining a nice folk song. So yes, thank you for the recommendation. It's different. Am I going to run out and buy this? No, because I'm terrified it will all be like that, and I can listen to a song, but after 3 songs of that, I'll be done. I'll be like, yeah, it's time for some Anal Nathrak now, just to reset my palate. But when you go to Mera Luna, there's lots of bands like this that are absolutely full of folk instruments, whatever they may be, whether it's a drum or some kind of wind instrument, or there's always violins and all of that sort of thing. And they play songs like this, and then they get all rocky with it, and you can get some really nice epic. Ooh, my ear's itching. You get some really nice epic. Epic-y sounding metal with folk in it. So this is obviously right over in the folk end of things, and for all I know is a one-off for them, where they just put out one that was just purely folk music kind of song. Don't know enough about them, but taken at face value, which is what I'm doing, it's nice. It's a nice song. Good job. It's professionally done and everything. It's just not a genre that I can really talk about, so all you're getting is my reaction. God, I can't believe I used that word. So yeah, very calming. Hence, the album's called Transforming. So yeah, that could put you in one, couldn't it? And just yep. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you think, everyone. It's I suspect my death metal audience is going to go, eh. But see you soon. Bye bye.